Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Monster Gyms video. So today we have ARCHDRUID. You can obtain this monster through the pass for absolutely free. You just have to go ahead and get some points and basically grind the pass and you'll get yourself this mythic monster for free. Today I'm going to be reviewing this monster level 100 and we're going to take it to battle and see how good this monster is. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the notification on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. We have a ARCHDRUID here and it's at level 100. So let's take a look at the traits. You have Hardened. Hardened upgrades to Tough at rank 1, and then at rank 3 you have the Status Caster Sunburn, which will be applied to everybody. I like the Sunburn, but besides that, this is kind of useless, honestly. I don't really like this. I do like the Sunburn though, especially if there's no Megatons in the enemy team. But the thing is, most of these monsters recently, they have a way to actually counter tortures. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. So at level 100, you have 10,769 power, okay, 134,212, and 7,887 speed. So overall, the stats are not that bad. I'd say it's decent in my opinion. Could have been better though. But anyways, let's take a look at the skills here. So you have Saimoom. Okay, this is a moderate earth damage to all enemies, apply stun to all enemies. So it's an AOE stun. The thing with stun is that many monsters have immunity to stun or dodge area or celestial, which basically gives them immunity to stun. So that stun can be a bit useless. But let's see what else we got. Omega Dragonins. Okay, so this is just a AOE sunburn, but it deals moderate light damage to everybody. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have a moderate earth damage to one enemy, apply stun to an enemy twice. In case if the first one misses, you got the second one that's gonna land. You also have Gamma skill, which removes all negative side effects and heals up by 20%. So basically, this is just a self NER. So I would say this NER skill with the heal is kind of optional. If you want to run it, it's up to you. But you can actually run 4 skills that deals damage. Now, I know this monster is supposed to, like, his role is supposed to be a denier, right? Stunning the enemies and stuff like that. But in my personal opinion, I think it's better to run him as an attacker, even though he has all of this. So I would say run this monster as an attacker. Seriously, just go ahead and run him. So you can do maybe 0 cooldown skill here as well. It applies days as well, so you can spam this as long as you have the 30 stamina. And let me guess, he can actually hold a staff, because I mean, look, that's what he's holding. So can he actually do that? Yes, he can. So for staff, what you can do is give in one that regenerates his stamina. So for example, there's Master Staff, there is another Master Staff, King of Atlantis, right? This also works if you want to use that. I'm gonna do this King of Atlantis right here, okay? And we also have Banner. So for Banner, you can do either ARCHDRUID Banner if you have that. There's Talika's Banner, there's Mr. Beast Banner. I'm sure many of you guys will go with that. And there's even Ingvar's Banner. In my personal opinion, I think I'm gonna do this. So both of them actually regenerates my stamina, and I'll have a lot of stamina, so that's not that bad. I just wish he had something else, because I'm running him as an attacker, right? It would have been nice if I had a sword. But you know, he's a denier. That's the rule. So we're just playing it a little bit differently. So again, if you want to run this monster denier, it's up to you. But I'm running him as an attacker. I think he's just better as an attacker, honestly. So what you could do is you can actually run, for example, 1 speed and 2 strength runes. So this is if you're running him as an attacker, okay? So you could do something like this. But if you're gonna run him as a supporter, or sorry, denier, that's what I was trying to say. If you're gonna run him as a denier, you do triple speed like this, okay? You can also do 2 speed and 1 team speed as well. The reason for that is because you want this monster to go in second. You need another monster to take in first turn that can PER, trade disable, all that good stuff in case if you run up against Megaton. Because if you do run up against Megaton with this monster, you do need to get rid of the Megatons in some way. That's something he can't do, so that's why you need another monster to do that, or else you'll be in trouble. So here we're in an adventure map because it's a level 100 and we can't really take it to PvP. On PvP, there's like a bunch of 150 players, you know what I mean, with level 150 monsters and stuff like that. So he's just a little too weak right now. But anyways, so we have a monster that will take in the first turn P or trade disable, all that good stuff, right? There's my Megaton right there. Ignore the runes. It doesn't really matter because these guys suck anyway. This is just to test this monster out in battle for you guys. So here we go. Look, so we take in the first turn, right? You need another monster once again to take in first turn that has access to PER. Let's say there's a Megaton in the enemy team, and this is the Megaton, right? In the enemy team, let's just pretend that it's a Megaton. What you do is PER that, get rid of the Megaton. Now that the path is open, you can go ahead and basically let that other monster go in second and do whatever it wants. But if you have this monster, if you have access to her, what you can do is actually maybe do the AOE trade disable here. So I'm gonna do the AOE trade disable, and look, all of them are trade disabled now, right? So this is good because many, once again, are immune to stun, and this mythic does have stun abilities. and you do want to land some of those stun skills. So for example, this is one of them. In case if the first one misses, you actually land the second one, and we're gonna go ahead and do it. So look at that, the monster is stunned now. Now if we actually exit the battle and go back in, watch this. Let me show you guys something. This monster you see right here is actually immune to stun, if I'm not mistaken. He should have... Oh, he's not? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm actually mistaken him with someone else. Was it Tephra that had immune to stun? Who was it? I know it was one of these big titans that had immunity to stun. But anyways, well, let's just let Arch take in the first turn here. We won't do anything else with the other ones. The AoE Sunburn, we're gonna go ahead and use it. Now, most of these monsters are old, so they don't really have Sunburn immunity, but let's say this one, of course, doesn't have Sunburn immunity. The Sunburn landed. So what does that really do? Well, it deals a low light damage each turn, and accuracy reduced by 15%. They might end up missing one of their turns, so it's not that bad in my opinion. Now, we can also go ahead and turn transfer over. Oh, that's actually to myself. Yeah. So we could do this. We could give torture immunity and life regen if that's needed. So that's why this monster is nice if you pair it up with that one. With Arch. It's not a bad idea if you do that. But we're going to go ahead and stun again. Yeah, we're in luck because this monster is not immune to stun. But normally there are monsters that are actually immune to stun. So we're going to go ahead and charge up. Now we went ahead and PR'd that, right? Now, I don't know if I have it. I do have another stun skill. So even though I went ahead and stunned it earlier, I can go ahead and stun it again. And I can continue PRing that. Well, actually I should have saved that, but by next turn I should be fine, because look, the monster is gonna take in the turn, stun is gone, right? We charge, we remove it, right? Now we charge up, and we're able to stun it again here with the skill. Yep, once again, you can continue spamming that if you want, but the thing is, this is an adventure map. In an actual battle, of course they won't really let you do that. The chances are really low, so I doubt you'll be able to do that. But anyways, we do have this pure light, which is a moderate light damage to one enemy, and this is a 30% power. So basically it just applies daze to the enemy. Hopefully the enemy won't be immune to daze, or else it'll suck for you. But at least you deal the damage if you're going to be running it as an attacker yet once again. So we have an AoE Sunburn. I think I already used that, but we're going to use it again. Let's go ahead and apply that Sunburn. That's one of the tortures that you can actually land. And I guess we could do the AoE Nightmares here. So here we're in a different battle, and let me show you guys why the stun immunity is not the best, because there's an artifact now that we're actually facing, right? So if we don't trade disable it, and this monster, let's say, takes it and turn in, we try to do the AoE stun here with this skill. Look at this. So the stun will actually... Oh, never mind. It didn't even land on the other two because of their traits. So even if they don't have immune to stun trait, the chances of you landing that stun isn't really that high. It's not 100% because of their trait. You know what I mean? That their trait could actually affect your skills, because this monster has more than one stun skill. So, yeah, look, Talos, if we let Talos take a turn in, he is not really stunned. Oh, he actually died to my talent, to my relic. Oh, he died too. Okay, so look, let me see if this one's actually immune to stun. This one's actually immune to control, even worse. And this other one has bulwark. So let's see if we can actually land that AoE stun, if we try to do it. Oh, we only have... Oh, we do have the AoE stun. He has two AoE stuns, right? No, one of them is Sunburn, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So let's do the AoE stun here. Look at that. This one actually landed, even though it has bulwark trait. But again, chances are low. This other one, it didn't land. Now, what you can do is... Let's let them take a turn in. Oh, man, I died. Alright, so look at this. Okay, so we're going to go in again. And let me go ahead and AoE trait disable this time. Okay, so we're going to do... I feel like if I do that, they're just gonna die. Unless... Hold on, I have an idea. Whoops. Yeah, okay. So let's just wait till we actually do this. Okay, I have an idea. We give ourselves an extra turn here. Actually, let's do this. Give ourselves an extra turn, and now we can AoE trait disable. So look, this monster is immune to stun. So with this monster, with the help of her, you can AoE trait disable in case if you're running up against any monsters that are immune to stun, and then you can stun it. So that way you're actually landing your stun. You know, you don't have to worry about that. And the monster will lose a turn. And here we could just eliminate it. GG. Now let's continue pretty much it for today's Monsters and Monster review. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel to get on. Will this monster will be meta? You know what I mean? Will it enter the meta? In my personal opinion, not really, no. Sadly, it's one of those monsters that will be thrown out of the meta. You know what I mean? So if you were thinking about purchasing the chest that gives you a bunch of styles for this monster, I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, your opinions on this monster, and that's going to be pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.